Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is not my first video. I guess my first two videos kind of got me ready for this video. I feel like my first two videos probably suck, but practice makes perfect. I wanted to properly introduce myself, so I'm using the newbie booktuber tag. So I'm gonna just jump right into it. The first question is, why did you start this channel? Actually, a couple of reasons. The first reason is I don't have a lot of people in my life or friend-wise that read, so I really don't have anyone to talk to books about. The other reason is because I'm trying to become more comfortable with myself. So I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I thought, why not do it on something I like, and I like books, so yeah. The second question are, what are some fun and unique things I can bring to BookTube? I want to say probably because I read a lot of books I don't think a lot of other people have read. I get a lot of my books from BookBub, at least the first book to a lot of series, and a lot of these books no one I feel like have even heard of. And then the other thing is I am super behind on all the really popular books, so when I finally get around to those, I think it'll be a nice chance for viewers to kind of see a new perspective on books. I think I can give probably a new perspective down the road on popular books that have already been reviewed and are probably really popular now or in the past. I have a lot of catching up to do since I just graduated a year and a half ago. It's going to take a while for me to catch up, but yes, I think that's going to be some fun and unique things. The third question is, what am I most excited about this new channel? Honestly, it's to make new friends and have fun. I really want to get to know you guys, not just my viewers, but other booktubers. I guess you can double as both. But I would love just to have another community for me to be a part of. I don't have a lot of friends like in the real world. I feel like I'm at the age where I don't properly know how to make friends. Is that weird? I don't know. As you can probably guess, I'm really awkward. I also work retail, so this is going to be kind of a fun off-side hobby. But yeah. Question number 4 is, why do I like reading? I really like being able to get out of my own head. I have really bad anxiety and depression. My books and my shows on like Netflix and Hulu and stuff are just kind of my escape, you could say. I like being able to get out of my head and kind of divulge myself into another world or another person's point of view. That is probably what I find most enjoyable about books. And then after you finish a book, how you just kind of keep thinking about the world and kind of putting yourself in that world. I guess in my own head on my off time, I kind of live in my own little fantasy just because I don't particularly like my reality. That sounds depressing. Be my friend. Question number 5 is, what book or book series got me into reading? I've always been into reading, and I'm not sure how back this question wants me to go with that answer, but in middle school, I really was into Andrew Clements. He wrote Frindle and Things Not Seen. I also really love the Magic Treehouse books. The Egyptian one was my favorite, and I think it's because I really like Egyptian culture, I guess, like mummies and stuff like that. After graduation, now that I have a bachelor's degree that I'm not using, I really like to read. How I kind of got into reading again was reading the Trial by Fire World Walker series by Josephine Angelini. I love those books. It's my favorite book of all time, so yes, I recommend it. Question number 6 is, what question or questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? I guess my questions would be for constructive criticism. I would love to be able to grow this channel. I know there's some things that YouTubers or booktubers that have been kind of doing this for a long time would be able to share with me and give me tips and tricks and stuff. So I guess that would be my question. I guess it's a question that could get multiple answers. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, so yeah. Question number 7 is, what challenges do you think will be most difficult starting this channel? I think, again, it's getting out of my comfort zone, but being able to become more comfortable with myself and kind of making friends I'm not used to putting myself out there into the world or into a community. I feel really vulnerable right now. I think being able to start out and just keep going when I know I probably won't have very many followers or subscribers and very, very little views, but I've watched a bunch of these videos and hints and tricks for new booktubers or YouTubers in general not to get discouraged over low subscribers or likes or views. So that's just something I had to keep in the back of my head. Number 8 is, when did you start reading? I've always read. Can't remember ever not reading. I grew up in a in-home family daycare, and my mom had a wall-to-wall bookshelf. I played librarian with a bunch of the daycare kids, and I made like little punch cards and stuff for each kid, and they checked out books. So I guess I've always been a book nerd. I totally forgot about that story, so yeah. Question number 9 is, where do I read? Usually in my bed. This is my spare bedroom where I have my vanity and my desk and stuff like that. But I'm usually in my bedroom or on the couch. I guess it really just depends on my mood. Now that it's finally warmer, summer came really late in Wisconsin this year. Like, it wasn't until like May that it started getting hot. But I have sat out on the deck a few times to get some sun because I'm pasty white. But yeah. Question number 10 is, what kind of books do I like to read? And I'm kind of in a transition period. I probably read mostly YA fantasy, to be completely honest. I really like being able to jump into another world myself just by reading. I'm getting newly into some autobiographies, and I want to hit up my Asian bookshelf, which has a lot of different things on it. I also would really like to get into YA contemporary, so if you have any suggestions for me, I would love them. I won't be buying any books until July because I'm saving for a car. My own book challenge, which is kind of an unbook challenge, is not spending any money on books for the whole month of June. So I'm really glad I have BookBub because I get a daily email on either free or really cheap books, so that's saving me, otherwise I'd be going into withdrawals. I'm also thinking about starting a BBB Anonymous, a book binge buyer Anonymous, so yeah. I hope you liked this video. Like I said, it's really out of my comfort zone, so I'm not sure how it went. I look forward to kind of seeing any comments that someone might write and making some new friends. So yeah, I will also have all my social media links down below. I'm really just trying to get out there, so good luck to me. But thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe / like / thumbs up / whatever. But yeah, bye!
Get me up and get me out, running in the city.